don't care. Boss, he make you mad. Boss man, you got my back hurt, and I don't like that. I'm mad now. So whatever I was gonna do, I'm definitely gonna do that. That's like when I was running up in the hills, and I was hurting so bad. I never hurt like that in my life. But the minute boss man saw I was coming back to the hills, boop, everything went away. No, that stuff happened all the time. That means, remember, you have to study yourself in the environment. Is this stuff happening coming from, some of the stuff come from the outside. People, something, the food you eat, or something you consume. Or you can smell something. If you don't like certain smells, boss man will spray around where you at and hurt your nose, and it'll make you, feel bad. He do that. It'll go away in a few days. Or if you're reading a certain book, I'm telling you, boss man is mean. If you're reading a certain book, like Maulana Muhammad Ali, that translation, boss man will let you lead, and he'll spray something in there, and every time you open that book, and you get a whiff of it, it'll give you a headache. Boss man is mean. Boss man is dirty. Look here. Boss man, when you see boss man on the movies, and he got all these little tricks that he do to people, well, until you mess with him, you'll never know they're real. But I know this right here is internal. That means that boss man, either when I had the operation up in, either the operation this last time, the brain, or the operation in Philadelphia, right? When they stuck the thing in and they said, you're gonna cough when I said cough. Before I could say anything, I coughed. I said, usually when you attach something. So boss man and the Russians got it way worse than the Russians and the Russians. I mean, just, you could imagine some little thing, and this is old technology, not the newest stuff. They can put something in you and they can regulate your body from inside of you. Yes, they can. They can do that. I don't say they can. They do that. It ain't nothing that I did to where I gotta be walking around with this thing. But I will. I'm going right out, walk in the woods, lift a little iron and hit the bag. And I'm gonna keep doing it till I get better. And everything that I write down, I'm gonna do it. Just because boss man is just a mean guy. Yeah. Because he's doing that to try to divert you or make you go lay down, I feel so tired. And then people around you say, maybe it's because you're old. I said, hell, I study myself and everything in my environment. So I'm gonna miss a few things because I've never gotten old before. But I know things that swoop up out of nowhere and then go away. It's a pattern that's been happening for a long time. Things swoop up from nowhere, right? And then they're gone. They're gone the next day. Or they gone that afternoon. They're gone. Well, wait a minute, hold it. You don't get cured that fast. Remember when I got the thing, the brain, I'm telling you, I was, my hand was like this. Right? I mean, and I was trying to squeeze a ball and to read rat, cat, dog, and all that stuff, or hat, to get my memory back. And I just started reading my own notebooks. And I couldn't write, so I had to start practicing with my left hand. I got a call from Iran. Are you first of all, how long you think it's going to take you to get better? I said, 3 months, 6 months, or a year. How's your writing? They asked me. Because I write first letter, and then that That was from before, when it was coming on. Because I'm telling the Iranians. The next day, got the cure come in, and I was given khutbah within 2 days. I remembered all of my farida and everything. I thought I was going to have to study from the beginning and learn everything that I knew all over again. But I was ready to do it. Shoot, I woke up the next morning, this flipping stuff up in the air and catching it. I'm just telling you, that's not possible. It's not likely. It's only if somebody can manage and control your whole body. And you have to have a certain attitude to know that too. Yeah. You have the attitude that, my attitude is simple, I can tell you. Well, boss man, now we're going to really play some mental game. Because I got to think stuff that's not real, and he going to pick up on what I'm thinking and act off that. We don't play games, man. Nobody's scared of boss man. Oh, no, he ain't going to win this one. He had to pick on another nigga. He should have picked on somebody else. No, it's going to be double psych where the white man can tell right now. You know, they got a thing. If you think of red, it touches something up there, right? That's right. So he done mapped it out. He done mapped it out. So he done mapped it out. I have to do strategic management under conditions of repression in another way. Psychological guerrilla warfare for real. And do you know what? It works. Make boss man, if you ain't never had no fun, this is fun. Long as you ain't scared of nobody, long as you ain't scared of, and people get paranoid if they, even if you read their notes, they get mad, right? So I'm telling you, boss man is finished. He should have picked on somebody else, should have did something else. He's a goner, but he ain't gonna voluntarily go. We have to incorporate what we're doing with those people who are willing to travel along with us. And the last thing I'm gonna say is America the good, not America the great. And nobody ever even mentioned that. But let's try to visualize it. America the good. Boy, that's going to be a surprise. That's what we're going to be involved in. America the good. So I hope I answered your question. But yeah, boss man, they give you the itch, he'll give you all kind of stuff. Yeah. You just have to sit there. You have to sit there. When I was training for that, when I was in Iran, Muhammad Al-Asi was here, Sister Marzi was there, and we was having, we was at the University of Tehran. Boy, boss man had my feet itching so bad, you know, but I had to just sit right there, just like this, and answer the questions. And I ain't no hurry to go scratch. I ain't no hurry to do nothing. Yeah, you have to do that. That's training. Boss man, look, boss man ain't gonna, hey, forget about boss man. Let's just become good people and not be scared of nobody, not be scared of losing nothing, and Allah gonna help us. I'm telling you, Allah will help you with anything. And remember, we think Allah is on our side. So what can they do? They're in trouble. Are there any more questions or comments?
No, that's, well, I mean, a couple of the brothers gave salams. Khadijah's doing her thing on YouTube again. She's spamming the chat. That's really it, yep.
Well, don't worry. Every 6 weeks or so, we'll answer Miss Khadijah. So just keep on there, whatever they say.
All right.
But we're not going to change any of anything. lot for them. You got to think a lot for them. You can't sit around, I wish they'd leave me alone. I wish they'd leave me alone.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Keep it on up. I
Right.
tell you, I don't have my phone with me, but they can call me anytime. And they do a lot. They call, I can answer it or I cannot answer it, you know. Sometimes I answer, I hold the phone way, and I answer the phone. And then sometimes there's no caller ID, sometimes it's the actual number. You know, it does make a difference. But whatever happens, if you have the attitude that you're going to change everything from a negative to a positive, everything from a challenge to a benefit, you can't lose. You can't lose because then can't nobody do nothing to you. Okay. Then, Akula Kali Hada, Astaghfirullah li wa lakum.